Again, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that many men overlook. How women show they want you closer. Women often give subtle hints that reveal their true feelings. And if you can read these signs, you'll know exactly when she's interested. We'll uncover the 7 key behaviors that indicate she wants to get closer. Toy's insights are rooted in Stoic principles, helping you maintain composure, confidence, and clarity in your interactions. Make sure to watch until then to master these signs and elevate your connections. Let's get to understanding the subtle cues started in world of relationships. These subtle cues and signals women give can sometimes feel like deciphering a complex puzzle. Yet when a woman wants you closer, she often reveals it through her actions, even if not with words. These signs are powerful indicators, and you're able to recognize them. You might just be on to a deeper connection. Ask the most important thing in communication is sharing what is inside you. Famous quote by Peter Drucker. It's crucial to pay attention to the little details, because once you close her, if she acts like a fist, whether it's the way she leans in when you're talking, touches your arm during a conversation, or maintains eye contact a little longer than usual. These aren't just random behaviors. They're signs that she's drawn to you. By learning to recognize his signals, you'll gain a clear understanding of the signs she likes you. Once you can read cues, you'll be able to build stronger connections and confidently pursue the relationship matter. Remember, sometimes conversations are spoken without words. Number 1, give a loving smile. Number 1, give a loving smile. Smile. When a woman tilts her head slightly to the side while smiling, she's sending a powerful nonverbal signal of openness and comfort. This subtle gesture isn't just an ordinary movement. It's a strong indication that she is intrigued and feels it easier in you. Think about the head tilt. It's thick classic sign of trust and receptiveness. Be exposing her neck bone of the most vulnerable areas of this. She's unconsciously signaling that she feels safe in your presence. This gesture creates an aura of intimacy and appearances. If she's quietly lowering her ghost for you evolution or obsessed us, that revealing sensitive areas like this is a sign of trust, which is it's often interpreted as way of attraction. Have you ever noticed how when someone feels comfortable, their body language mirrors that comfort? It's sure way of letting you know that you're in. And then there's the hint of charm when paired with a playful flutter of eyelashes. A head tilt connects to a subtle allure. It makes ya wonder, innate. Is she interested in me? The word might just lie in her body language. According to the chameleon act, people unconsciously mirror those they're attracted to. So if you and herself tilting your head back or leaning in closer, you might just be responding to interest. Now think about that smile. A genuine smile that reaches the eyes is a sure sign of warmth and sincerity. This isn't polite smile you'd see in professional stings. It's the reeling off smile that says she genuinely enjoys your compa, combined with their head tilt and smile tilt. This amplifies the sense of connection. These gestures together often some of the first signs a woman give us. 1. She wants someone to move closer emotionally or physically. Ask herself, would she be showing me if she did corrupt psychologically? Speaking the combo off head tilt and smile triggers what's called the contagion effect, her positivity language smiling. Relaxing makes you feel more at ease too when you see her smile and tilt her head. Your brain interprets those signals as positive energy you to relax and feel more connected. This creates a feedback loop of mutual attraction. And A.S. Dale Carnegie said, "A smile is a curve that sets off everything." Strother's smile isn't just a curve of its a dorked line toward making you feel that. Here's a pro tip. Eye for smile as accompanied by lingering eye contact. It's an unmistakable sign of interest. Maintaining eye contact for more than a few seconds triggers their release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, deepening sense of connection when Shell's eyes with you and flashes that warm smile. She's communicating a train track with it without even saying a word. Does this interaction sound familiar? It's almost like her eyes are daring you to make the next move. Imagine this. You're sitting at a cafe and glance across the room's back, and she tilts her head, smiles, and holds your gaze just a little longer than expected. Science says fat holding eye contact for more than 3 seconds is enough to spark feelings of attraction, and in that moment, something shifts. No longer a stranger. She's Simone inviting you to connect. Ever experience a situation where someone's body language made you unexpectedly feel drawn in or comfortable? How did your act attraction? Often isn't in few words thought or said, but in these quiet and spoken gestures that stir curiosity and connection. So, next time you see her smile and tilt her head, don't just wonder. Maybe it's time to take action. Number 2, emotional. Number 2, emotional mental space. Imagine you're residing at a cave and she subtly slides your chair closer to yours. Even there's plenty of space. Or maybe you're standing in line and instead of maintaining a pallet distance, but she is just closely now for you to feel her presence. That closeness intentionally, it's so natural, is your quiet way of seeing the water, seeing whether Yuri is open to connection as she is. It's in these moments that these little movements where the language of proximity tells you more than words ever could. Have you ever noticed how Shelley's in a little when you're talking? Fat slight forward tilt of her body? I saw a powerful signal that it's more than just listening. It's engagement, a sign Thatch is comfortably curious and maybe just may wants to close the distance between you. Proximity just physical, it's emotional. It's one someone steps closer without needing to. It's like an unspoken invitation into their personal specific act of moving nearer. Whether it's shifting in her seat or standing in closer than necessary is her way of saying she's drawn to you. Psychologists call this proxemic festi.
Oh.
Humans use spacito communicate people. Okay, instinctively create boundaries depending on how comfortable you feel with someone. When a woman starts to move into your personal bubble, usually within 18 in or less, it's not accidental. That's the space reserved for emotional connection, and when she touches you, even briefly, a light brush off your arm, a gentle tape on your shoulder, it's deliberate. These subtle touches aren't random. They rebridge ways for her to feel closer to see Hewa respond. As the famous psychologist Albert Moravian once said, the way we communicate with others and with or ultimately determines the quality of our lives. So, how do you spin when she steps into your space? It's important to pick up on her cutways as she lean in when you speak. Gently touch your arm. Reflect her actions. Lean in slightly. Let your bottom mirror hers. This silent dancer effect off. Body language shows her you're on wavelength without a word being spoken. Small moves, big meanings. Her stepping closer isn't just about closing physical gap. It's about knowing the emotional one too. By tuning into her signals and responding in kind, you'll create a space where a connection can grow naturally and effortlessly. Number 3, her effect. Number 3, her effect. We're so compatible, are so compatible. It's fascinating how often mirror the movements of those we feel connected. Thoth is subtle. Its almost magical dance is part of what psychologists refer to as the chameleon effect. It's as if universe or Chester stood bodies into sync even without a single word exchange. Neuroscience reveals that our mirror neurons activate when we see Samianuri attracted to or intrigue, causing us to unconsciously mimic fear action. So when a woman reflects your gestures, leaning in when you dorsing her hand as you raise your sning right when you nod, it's as if her body is quietly proclaiming, I resonate with you. Women instinctively doth when they feel drawn to someone or when they air comfortable in their presence. It's like sending an invisible signal. Hey, we're in sync. You reacts to your sharizing with your rhythm and matching your energy. And let me tell you, when she starts to mirror you, it's a clear sign that she wants to get close on my emotionally and possibly physically. But here lies the true bod of mirroring. It signifies not only attraction but also fosters trust. Think of it as a silent dance-off mutual respect where both partners signal their steps. She mirrors your movements and perhaps even your tongue, creating a familiar bridge of understanding. It's her way of saying you. The more synchronized your movements, more comfortable you both feel. This is not just human nature. It's universal. Even infants mimic the facial expressions of their caregivers, nurturing that bond of trust. We above mirrors your posture, gestures, or way of speaking, says a lent declaration of comfort and alignment. And let's not forget the wise words of Theodore Roosevelt: people didn't care how much you know until they know how mature care. Her mirroring is a quote testamento how much she values the connection between you two, transcends words. It's a sincere rhythming you want to understand you. Mirroring goes beyond mere physical eye, tend energy as well. If you calm confidence, she may reflect it back to you. Genuine confidence is magnetic. Your body language conveys more than words ever could. And when sure flex it, she engages in a dialogue, presence and energy without needing to speak. Take note of this. If your voix is soft, she'll lower her tone to MOU. If you're more upbeat and enthusiastic, she'll elevate her energy. Tommy, yours. This emotional resonance and plus connection, making each other feel truly understood. So why does this Matarbeka's mirroring builds trusting time, understanding. 3 pillars soften we attraction. When she mirrors Sue, it signals that she feels safe in your company. Emotional safety that is foundation for deeper attraction. Pay attention to these moments. Ambrose Seamond. Leverage them to strengthen your one synchronized movement at a time of sparks of collision. Number 4. Sparks of collision. Number 4. Sparks off collision. When a woman finds Roseanne to touch you, even in subtle or seemingly accidental ways, it's a clear sign of interest. These touches can include a light brush on your arm, a gentle pat on your shoulder during conversation, or a soft touch on your hand while handing over something. Gestures might appear casual, but they are often intentional that she's exploring how you respond to her physical cowing to build a deeper connection. Touch is one of the most powerful nonverbal cues to express attraction and significantly influence how relationships form and evolve. Research it. Even the slightest touch can send a strong message of interest. In fact, studies indicate that tucrelitine, often referred to as love hormone, this hormone promotes physical connections, bonding, trust and emotional closeness. Physical connections can have a profound psychological impact on both individuals. Consider this when she leans in closer or lightly touches your arm when responds that do you feel a spark, or does it make you more aware of her presence? Embracing loving gestures such as a gentle touch and feedback when guiding her through a crowded space, or a warm hug when greeting her can deepen your emotional bond. On the action that can amplify this effect is when she playfully nudges you with her soul while laughing at something you say. This playful gesture not only enhances physical connection, but all shared moment of joy and intimacy, making the interaction more memorable. Engaging in this dance-off talk, from playful nudges to meaningful embraces, enhances the connection between you two. As American author and motivational Tony Robbins once said, only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. What if you view these touches not just as gestures, but as invitations to explore a deeper emotional landscape? Remember, vulnerability is key in building connections. When you're open to the ability of intimacy, you allow space for attraction to flourish. In a world where digital communication offers of personal interaction, bring physical touch can revive the sense of human connection. So the next time she reaches out, consider it an opportunity for deeper engagement, an exploration of what lives beneath the surface. Embrace it and where this journey of touch can lead. Number 5. Confession of connection. You both. Number 5. Confession of connection. Lingering after a conversation can be one of most subtle yet powerful signs that a woman is interested in you. If just sticks around, continuing to chatter, simply hanging nearby even after the main discussion is wrapped up, it's a clear indicator of her attraction and desire to extend your interaction. This behavior isn't random. It's often a conscious choice, demonstrating her wish to remain close rather than drifting away or engaging with others. This subtle decision reveals much about her emotional state. When we find some instinct is to want more time with them psychologically. Staying close can signify a feeling of connection and emotional attraction. If she feels comfortable and at ease around you, she may wish to prolong the time you share together. This can manifest in various ways. Maintaining eye contact, glowing at your jokes, or even leaning in a bit closer while you speak. Thus, nonverbal signals suggest that she enjoys your company and may be interested in deepening the connection. Deepening or relationshiping experiences. One of quickest ways to bond, engaging in activities together, whether cooking, hiking, or attending an event, create a shared memories you both can reflect on later. This experience is built a narrative of connection, giving Jaiba something to discuss and reminisce about. From a best psychological culprit, when Samian appreciates that presence of another, they often exhibit behaviors that extend the time spent together, deepening a relationship. B. If friendship or involves nurturing trust, emotional closeness, and understanding, it's not just about spending time. It's about fostering meaningful interactions that bring you closer. It's human nature. When we like Simeone, we want Tobe around them, or even if it's just to stretch out the conversation for a few more moments. So, how do you navigate the situation? Can you make the most of her willingness to stay and chat? Here's some tips. If you need us, Schellingers, seize the moment to continue the conversation. Ask her something that can genuinely reflect your interest in her thoughts and feelings. For instance, you mention new love traveling. What's the most memorable place you've visited? This knotly keeps the dialogue flowing. Alice signals that you're truly interested in her experiences if the feels right. Sages s things could say it know a great cafe nearby. Would you Lakito grab a coffee and continue our conversation? This confidence and a readiness to elevate our interaction into a more personal setting. If she's facing you directly, manning an open posture and consistent eye contact, these sear strong signs of her interest. Conversely, if she's checking her phone or glancing around the room, she may bellow in interest. Reading these signals is key, as renowned psychologist Albert Marave said. 93% of communication is nonverbal. Body language conveys a wealth of information. So, pay close attention. Ties cues. If she seems, it's a golden opportunity to reinforce you bin and build rapport. Just remember, patience is vital. Allow the conversation unfold naturally, assessing Harry actions before making any bold moist. Art off conversation parallels theopof listening. Take your time, savor theme and create an environment. Rush feels a tease with you. The more comfortable Shays, the more likely Shays to open up, and that's when the maggot chapins. Neuroscientists suggest that when people feel a sense of empathic, brain releases oxytocin, the hormone to bonding and trust. So the more connected feels to you, the deeper that relationship can grow. In feast moments of hesitation, focus on being present. Observe her signals and respond thoughtfully. Not only demonstratival intelligence but also the groundwork for a deeper connection. Number 6, she shouts weakness. She shows weakness to seek sympathy. Number 6, she shows weakness to seek sympathy. Wench-mindedly brushes her fingers against their neck or fiddles with her jewelry. It may seem like an innocence, yet this simple act has profound implications. As she gently touches her collarbone or just a noose while engrossed in conversation, she's subclearing layers of attraction and vulnerability. The neck is one of February's most delicate areas, and drawing attention to it, even unconsciously, can signal an invitation for intimacy. It's as if she's saying, I find you appealing, but I'm a bit anxious too. When a woman unjazz in such gesture resident acts as a soothing mechanism and expression of both excitement and nervousness. Alithala Tedbavar is her adjusting her clothing or accessories while in your presence. These actions aren't fidgeting. They reflect her desire to present her best self to you. It's universal truth. Why instinctively want to impress those we're attracted to? This effort to appear polished is an unconscious signal of interest. She seeks your attention. So how can you respan her bottle language if she leans and leans slightly closer? She touches your necklace signal, edge it with a compliment, simile. Gestures foster connection and strengthen the bond between you. Remember, these aren't just anxious habits. The air signals directed at you rich with meaning that could easily be overlooked abundant. These cues is not merely about a ciphering behavior. It's about recognizing the silent communication fun before you consider her adjusting her outfit. On the surface, it seems like a simple action, yet beneficially is a complex array of behaviors navigating social and romantic seductions. By trying to look impeccable, she conveys her awareness of you perceiver. The self-presentation is universal is ignitic. When attraction is present, these subtle signals are deeply intertwined with evolution areas. Women may instinctively hit their masked vulnerable areas like the nectos press trust and openness towards Simone they find intriguing. This act of revealing vulnerability can forge a stronger empathetic connection drawn to individuals closer in ways swords often can in this dance of attraction, but it's the spoken language of body and emotion that leaves the lasting impression. Mr. 7, the subtlety of number 7, the subtlety of flirting when it comes to nonverbal attraction signals. Her actions weave a delicate blend of confidence, allure, and curiosity. Take the classic gesture of twisting her hair during conversation. For instance, if she gently twirls astron around her finger while maintaining eye contact. It's a powerful signal, almost an unspoken invitation tone gauge. But is this merely a nervous bit? Or is there something deeper? A play twisting hair serves a dual purpose. It soothes her own tension while simultaneously capturing your attention. It's a dance, of vulnerability and confidence betonates her without uttering a word. This playful act becomes even more significant when she whirls her hair while locking eyes with you. This gesture is a potent green light blend of self-soothing and flirtation. It's universally recognized flirtation. This signaling a clear message that man's your attention is her way of saying game here. Are you paying attention? This isn't just a standalone action but part of a broader emotional strategy. It transcends superficial flirting, merging gall curiosity and to hint awfulnesses, gauging the atmosphere, your reactions, and measure interest. Now is this moment where a more deliberate approach matters. Instead of getting swept away by every small gesture, a spend with curiosity and compliments are wonderful, but they must come from a place of sincerity, evident texts of flattery initially. This can have off the vibe of trying too hard. Instead, focus on one or two things you genuinely appreciate about her. Perhaps it's her style, her smile, or a thoughtful comment she made. Action tip compliments a thing beyond her looks. You might say, admire how you always seem so positive. Etha shows her irritant to Moran. Just her appearance. If she continues to express interest, manning eye contact, laughing at your jokes, or keeping the conversation going. Sun suggesting a casual outing. Keep it light. A simple, hey, I'd love to grab coffee with you some. 9 works wonders. The famous American author Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm and grace." That enthusiasm, while staying grounded, and you might just find that connection you're looking for. In conclusion, Clean understanding the subtle cues and behaviors women exhibit can be key to recognizing when chance closer if she acts like visits in portanto. Pay attention to the signals such as making consistent eye contact, finding reasons to be near. You are evident your conversation. She share all clear signs she likes you and is comfortable in your presence. But remember, confidence and self-respect essential when navigating relationships. Rand serve with clarity and dress penned with thanks for watching today's video on the 7 signs that show and see you closer. By recognizing the suitable you'll not only understand her intentions better but also navigate your interactions with the calm and confidence of a Stoker member. Understanding these signs is about fostering genuine connections and building relationships that are grounded in respect and authenticity. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss out on more insights like these. Stay mindful, stay confident, and see you in next.